Hey, I just wanted to talk about Veterans Day. It's really important to celebrate our veterans and all their sacrifices they did for our country. My granddad, a lot of veterans, depending on how bad their service was, they don't like to talk about it, because a lot of people don't understand what they went through because they wasn't there, and political things were different than what they were given orders to do. But anyway, I just remember my granddad. He was 83 when he passed away. Probably about my daughter hadn't turned one yet, so about 21 years ago, he passed away. And um, but I just wanted to remember him and my granddad on my mother's side, and just talk about some of the veterans we had in the family. My granddad, he did tell me a couple things. He didn't take no fluff, and he didn't put up with anything because he was like an officer, and he used to smoke cigarettes. That was back when you had to roll your own cigarettes and get your tobacco. So that's way before they started making them, and it got to such a pain in the butt. He would have to go down there and do his own cigarettes and buy his papers and his tobacco. He just got fed up with it. But he went to college and he uh, become an officer, and he was on the anti-tank battalion. So him and the other guys would go out there and during World War II, and they would actually shoot at the tanks with the 50 millimeter. However they did it, and he would capture the tanks or destroy the tanks. And he said it got so bad, people were so hungry that they just walked up on a company of soldiers and they just surrendered. They were ready to surrender. It's like, hey, we heard y'all ain't gonna take us out. We're ready to go. And he captured the whole squad. So that's pretty cool. He didn't talk too much else about it. The way he lived his life. It's pretty cool. And my dad, he passed away, but he was in the Navy, and his was more peacetime. So he got to go to all the little towns they could while they were in the Navy, and he was like a secretary, and he got to see the planes coming in off the naval carrier. And my Uncle Frank, his brother, he was also in the Navy, and they got to see each other sometimes. And Uncle Frank, he was kind of like special missions. Not maybe not a Navy SEAL, but he could have been. And certain things he was going to stay in, but his mother talked him out of it because they were real friendly to you. And then there was a lot of stuff they could do, behind closed doors. They could take you out, when he was back in the where he was going, you know. So this just stuff that they passed down. And my dad's other brother, he was in the Air Force. I think he was during peacetime also. You know, so I just wanted to remember all the veterans, the people that served, and just kind of remember some of my family's veterans. If for my children or my son's friends. I appreciate you guys watching, and anybody that wants to watch. Plus, I'm having a little difficulty with my phone. I have a Samsung J57. It's about time to upgrade it. You know how phones are. As soon as they get to the 30-month mark, it's time to upgrade. And I made most of my videos. I think this will be 132, but I bought a data cable and it plugs into the phone, but I cannot transfer my files from my phone to my computer where I can edit them, and it's very annoying. So I don't know if I should just buy another phone and use it just for YouTube, because it's been cool. With your phone, you can take it, you can make TikToks, use it for YouTube. So I probably need to upgrade. Plus, my wife's phone doesn't have any, you can't hardly hear it. So you have it to your ear. And, but just memory veterans and the freedom that we have today, being able to just go get a job, work, go to church where you want to, go to the store you want to. We would not have this freedom if we did not have our veterans. So thank you for all the veterans that served and that are serving, that will serve. Thank you for giving us these freedoms so we can enjoy life and have the dream, being able to work, provide for family, enjoying Christmas, you know, holidays. So thank you for watching, and thank you to the veterans.